Hi, I'm Cheryl Thibault, and I'm here today to talk to you about Mirage Spa Education, Inc. Who and what is Mirage? Mirage is a private trade school which focuses on education in the beauty industry. It's designated and registered with the Private Training Institution branch of British Columbia in Canada, also known as PTIB. And we fall under the Ministry of Advanced Education, Skills and Training. This symbol is a crucial mark of distinction and government-regulated quality assurance, ensuring that your education is recognized, accredited, legitimized by provincial standards. Our beauty education actually began back in 1993, when our school had previously been known as Spa One Education. We operated under this name until 2006, when it officially evolved into Mirage. Mirage is located in beautiful Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Although we cater to a higher demographic of Canadians, our 100% online platform allows us to offer educational programs to students in the United States and around the globe. Do you remember, if you're old enough to remember, life before the internet and all the challenges it presented? So much miscommunication, and all correspondence literally took forever. Or what about another challenge? Say you live hours away from your closest beauty school, and you may need to relocate to actually take your course and get your degree. Can't ride your bike 85 kilometers or more. A rigid schedule interrupted your ability to pursue the career you wanted. Or maybe you're a new parent and didn't want to sacrifice time with your family, or simply couldn't afford safe childcare for when you were at school. Maybe you were just a busy parent and needed some flexibility in your schedule. Or the big one, perhaps you're facing cutbacks at work and needed a new career that you could actually roll right into after the cuts. What's the answer? Guess. The answer, Mirage Spa Education. It became the solution to all of these challenges and more. Our program accommodates people with injuries or minor disabilities. We offer payment options if you're facing financial difficulties. And Mirage allows you the freedom and flexibility to actually study anytime, anywhere, and on any device, as long as you have internet access. So, no more stressing about forced schedules, no more worrying about gas expenses driving to and from school, parking fees once you get there, traffic commutes, which makes you always late or frustrated. And how about the big one, if you're a parent, babysitters? Mirage is simply the best if you're looking to solve any of these issues with your education. So if you're 19 years or older and wanting to get into the beauty industry, Mirage Spa Education is the choice for you. It was in 2006 when the internet really began to evolve. And with it, so did Mirage. No longer a brick and mortar school with a classroom and a treatment room, we were the first to present a 100% online study platform for our students' benefit, and this expanded globally. Allow me to introduce the 7 courses we currently offer. First being our aesthetic course, which is 800 hours. Spa therapy is 400 hours. And if you want to take them both, we've combined a course for you, aesthetics and spa therapy, which is a course combined 1,200 hours. Our natural nail technician course is 200 hours, and that's manicure and pedicure on natural nails. Artificial nail technician is strictly that, artificial nails, no manicures and no pedicures. But again, we've combined a course for you called the Fully Qualified Nail Technician course, which is a combined 400 hours. And we also have combined here the natural nail course and the artificial nail course. We offer artificial eyelash extension course, coming soon, hairdressing, and a social media course. You're probably wondering how an online beauty course works. So our artificial nail procedures are performed on a synthetic nail training hand, and our manicure and pedicure procedures are done on live models. For the remaining courses, which would be our aesthetics or spa therapy, we ask that you find a salon or spa in your area that you can apprentice at for those courses. And this is exciting for you because we offer monthly start dates, which means no more waiting between intakes. You begin what you want, when you want, full-time or part-time. Full-time or part-time. Mirage is one of the most flexible programs available for you. And now I want to really take some time and explain the difference between certificate and diploma courses. So certificate courses, anyone can offer a certificate course. It's completely unregulated. You don't have to pass your curriculum by anybody. It doesn't have to be approved. You can decide on Monday you want to teach one on Saturday, get some good marketing in there, and voila, you've got a course on Saturday, and you can issue certificates to whoever attends with your little signature on them. And they're basically for fun and advanced education, whereas a diploma is issued by a registered and accredited trade school where all of our criteria that we teach has to be approved by the Department of Education. We don't just make it up. Certificate courses can be anywhere from an hour to maybe a week, most of them not, mostly weekend courses. Diploma courses are much more in-depth and span a much wider range of time. In our school, they range anywhere from 200 hours right up to 2 years in length. A certificate course is typically sought out of personal interest or through a form of upgrading. And it's usually not significant when you're considering employment. It's more like a do-it-yourself course, where a diploma course is a legitimate and recognized seal of completion and represents your skill and can be a key factor in gaining employment. They're going to want to see that you have a diploma from a registered school. Not to mention on the diploma part that you probably can't even get insurance if you don't have an actual diploma. We've faced that a few times. So back to certificates. A certificate is simply a mark of completion issued by the instructor. There's no archiving, there's no registering your certificate. If you lose it, it's gone. You good luck getting another one. A diploma is numbered, sealed, and registered with the Department of Advanced Education, and in our case, it stays there for 50 years. A certificate is not given any special recognition upon attainment other than, you know, the little ceremony you have at the end of the course, where a diploma is recognized by businesses and other institutions globally. Not to mention the big one. When you're graduating from a registered trade school, you can actually deduct the taxes. So that's another savings for you. And We also have funding available from outside sources for our students. So we also have an in-house payment plan as well. And of course, there's discounts on returning students. So if you take a nail tech course, you want to come back and take a lash course, now you want to take the aesthetic course, we offer discounts on that. So that will help you greatly. This is an example of an official transcript. And this is what it looks like from a registered trade school. So you can see the one on the left is for the fully qualified nail technician course. It's got your name, your student number, the date, your final grades, the hours that you attended, and all your exam marks. It's signed by the director of the school, and it will be stamped when you get your original copy. So it's proof that you actually attended a registered trade school. The one on the right is, again, your exam results. So it shows Module 1 to 6, and course in this case, again, it's nail technology. So Module 1 to Module 6, and it shows you what your courses are that you're taking and what your percentages are, so you can present that to your employer. And again, if you look at the highlighted area, in the green highlighting, it shows our registration number with a private training institution branch. So it shows that we're an actual legitimate trade school. And that's the number you'll need for your taxes as well to show that you're a member. So here is a copy of the diploma, and you can see the student name goes there, your course goes there, the signature of the instructor, and again in green you see the certificate number, which is your private number. Each one of those numbers changes on every individual student. Our PTIB number doesn't change, but your certificate number will change because it's registered to you, specifically to you. So we're going to go through a little bit of retail growth chart here, and I would just want you to see that the industry is absolutely recession proof. And this one goes from 2019, which is just before COVID, to a bit of an expansion of 2025. And you can see in the personal care department, $268 billion of personal care items. And that would be your retail section. If you have a salon or spa, you can see that retail is a big part of the business. 169 billion in skincare and 118 billion in cosmetics. Not a lot of spas carry fragrances, but some do. And no matter which area of the beauty industry you choose, you can see the growth is absolutely steady. And here's a 5-year projection from 2020 to 2025. And you can see the growth is $300 billion in growth in those 5 years, which is astronomical. So, through the pandemic, did you find yourself looking like a disheveled ostrich? Or did ombre become, the new style for you with your gray roots showing because you couldn't get in to have your hair done? I know that happened a lot. Or maybe you tried to pull this off yourself and take one of those weekend do-it-yourself courses. Is this the look you were aiming for? Or maybe you're one who tried to go nailless for the first time in 30 years and ripped your nails off, and look at the damage done to the nails. Or you tried to do your own at-home manicure. It's not as easy as it looks. How about those toes? Don't forget about those pedicures. Or were you someone who snuck in the back door of your salon to get your services done because you just couldn't take it anymore? I bet you were one of the first to get into the spa as soon as you were allowed. But unfortunately, the spa may have just been too busy and your call wouldn't even get through. We try to do our best in our own personal services, but unless you're uncommonly limber and very flexible, it's almost impossible to enjoy a relaxing massage done on yourself. But the good news is the spas are all now open. The pandemic has been lifted and we are back in business. In terms of potential income, let's talk income. How much money can you make? So say you were an hourly employee on an average of 20 hours, $20 an hour. A 30-hour week would pull you in $600, and that's all before deductions, which would be about $2,400 a month. So you can work for an hourly wage, or with the right connections, you can work your way up to making as much as $5,000 for a set of nails. And yeah, you heard me right. Celebrities want your services too. So let's talk about commission-based income. That depends on who owns or supplies the product and equipment. If the salon supplies everything, then commissions to you start at usually around 35% and can go up to 60%. If you supply your own products and equipment, your commission can go up to 60%, depending on the policies of the salon, of course. So commission-based income, let's talk about that. We're going to base this on an average of 4 fills a day at an average of $65 a fill, which where I live is an average price for a normal salon, and we're doing 40% commission. So that brings you $104 a day or $2,080 a month. So you're only working on 4 fills a day, don't forget with that number. So second scenario, based on 4 fills a day, we've upped our price to $85 a fill, and we're now getting 60% commission because we've got a few years under our belt and we're better nail techs than when we started. So we're making now $204 a day or $4,080 a month. Now, if you are incredibly assertive and you're really excited about your career and love working, love your people, love everything about it, and you want to do 6 fills a day, and you're working in a higher end salon now, you're charging $125 a fill and you're getting 60% commission. That's $450 a day or $9,000 a month. That's a pretty good income. Let's talk table rental. So again, depending on the location, table rental can range from usually starting around $1,000 and go all the way up depending on, if you're in a high-end salon somewhere. We just took it to $2,500 a month for our demonstrations here. So based on 4 fills a day at $65 again, that's $5,200 a month minus $1,000 for your table rental. Comes to $4,200 a month take home. And now I just want to clarify that that is before expenses. So next scenario is based on same 4 fills a day, but again at $85 a fill because you're more experienced now. You're making $6,800 a month. Your rent's a little bit higher, it's $1,500, but you're still taking home $5,300 a month. Now for the go-getter in you, 6 fills a day. Whoop, whoop. And you're charging $125 a fill because you are fabulous. And that equates to $15,000 a month. You're going to pay a lot more for your table rental now because you're going to be busier and you'll probably be in a high-end salon if you're charging $125 a fill. So we subtract that from the $15,000 and you are earning $12,500 a month. And again, I clarify these are examples only, and you will be having to pay for supplies or whatever on top of that. So that's just an example. Don't forget your tips. Now, tips are never a guarantee. The word tip actually comes from to ensure prompt service in a restaurant. But now we're tipping for every single thing. So we've changed the word from prompt to professional. So it's to ensure professional service. So if you want to make some good tips, you're going to want to be very professional. And they average range, around 10 to 30% of your service fee, or $10 to $25 depending. And they can range anywhere, depending what you do, on 4 services a day, from $800 right up to over $2,000 a month. And that's pretty nice additional income on top of the money that you're making already. We've gone and done a different scenario here for estheticians, spa therapists, massage, lash extensions, and hair. We've upped the price on this because we've based it on an average of $100 a service. Reason being, facials roughly start at $100, massage starts at $100, lash extensions start at $100. So we just took that average of $100 a service, and on commission at 40% is $160 a day, or $3,200 a month. Based on 4 services a day at $100, and 60% commission brings you to $4,800 a month. And again, these are estimates only and not inclusive of costs or overhead or your tips. So let's talk room rental on those prices. 4 services a day at $100 a service is $8,000 minus the $1,000 in rent is $7,000. And if you did 7 services a day at $100 a service, is $14,000 minus $2,500 because now you're paying more. You're in a higher end salon, and you're taking home $11,500. But again, remember, estimates only, and you still have your product and your overhead to cover in those scenarios. So just to reiterate again, the amount you can make with your tips at the end of your month's service is quite a significant addition to your income. So you can see here the wide range in the pay potential. You can start as low as $2,000 a month or make as much as $12,000 a month. The choice is up to you and your ambition. This slide shows you the comparison in the pricing, and we've taken these from a lower price salon. So you can see here they do a shellac manicure, and what that means is it's a gel polish manicure actually. Shellac is a brand name like OPI, Accents, or Spa One. It's not actually a procedure, but they're showing it at $38 for that. And if you look below in the center at Lucky Star, you can see a full gel set should be $50. I don't think it's $5, but it should be $50. And an acrylic set is $40, which I wanted to show you these comparisons just so you can see that the examples we've shown you earlier for income potential are accurate. And on this slide, we've chosen a middle range costing. So you can see the Elite Mani and Pedi is regularly $115. And if you apply a gel polish over top, it's $135. So this salon is more of an upscale salon than the one we just showed you prices on. Again, just to show that our pricing was accurate in our examples. So this is just a slide to show you the Kardashians paying over $500 for manicures. And I know that seems quite high, but I'm here to tell you that I do have friends in the beauty industry that make over $5,000 for celebrity nails. So the money's there. I want to talk to you a little bit about this slide. So you can see the picture on the left shows, I'm going to say more like a home-based nail salon, and the picture on the right is more of a luxury salon. So you can see just by starting out doing nails at home, you can grow your business right into a full luxury salon if that's your dream. So there's always potential out there for you in the industry to be as small or as large as you choose. I want to talk to you a little bit about Spa One because it's what we call a concept salon. And what that means is it uses its own Spa One brand of body care, nail care, skin care, and makeup. And the salon itself is called Spa One. So that's a concept branded salon. Let's talk career potential. There are so many different careers in the beauty industry. You want to be a hairstylist or branch that into just being a color expert. You could go into manufacturing of products. You could be a social media promoter. That's a whole job in itself right now. You could be a coach on businesses, go into sales, go into distribution. Product development, that's always fun. Makeup artistry, and you can do theater makeup or even permanent makeup artistry. Nail technician, you could be a medical nail technician, and that's mostly catering to damaged nails. A nail artist, which is mostly nail art. You could be an esthetician, medical esthetician, which focuses on, Botox and more of that, working with a doctor, an eyelash specialist, publication editor. So you could even write for beauty magazines and travel all over. Warehouse management, you could be an educator or a business owner, which is always fun. So as you can see, the career potential, there's just so much available in this industry. I hope I've sparked your interest. Could you see this lineup in front of your salon on opening day? That's kind of exciting. Potential's unlimited. How do you get there? Mirage Spa Education is your first step in getting there. We want to help you change your career and transform your life with Canada's #1 online beauty school. Now, our courses are too in-depth to answer all your questions here. However, we want to provide you the best service possible on a one-on-one basis. So we invite you to our website and you can see all that we have to offer. Our website is miragespa.education, not .com or .ca, .education. So it's miragespa.education. And you can just take your little phone if you want right now and grab that QR code, and that'll lead you to the website. So today we have specials for you. We are going to save you $500 when you enroll in both the fully qualified nail tech and the lash extension course, which a lot of people do together anyways. So then we're going to save you $500 if you enroll in aesthetics course today. And on top of this all, we're going to give you a bonus today of $250 on top of those other two. So no matter what course you take today, you're going to automatically save $250. But if you take the other ones we offered, you can save $500 more. So lots of specials today. So here is a screenshot of our website logo and the registration form. This QR code will lead you straight to the website if you want to go there and register, Or if you don't want to use the QR code, you can just type in miragespa.education and that will get you there as well. And I also have a podcast that I'd love you to all seek out and subscribe to. It's actually called The Walk of Life, and Ask Beauty Questions is going to be a part of The Walk of Life under Career in the Beauty Industry. Discover if it's for you. We're doing Ask Beauty Questions, so if you have any questions on anything beauty related, you can either email them to me or just direct message me and we will get them answered. Or if there's any speakers that you would like me to have as a featured guest, just let me know and we'll see what we can do to bring them on for you. I also want to draw your attention to an ebook that we have for you. It's absolutely free. It's From Setback to Success, and it touches on topics related on how the beauty industry survived through COVID, and a little bit as a segue into my book, which tells you about career in the beauty industry. So if you want to snag this QR code and head over to the website's called misscheryl.com, misscheryl.com, and you can go ahead there and get your free ebook. So this is the book that I'm talking about, Career in the Beauty Industry, Discover if it's for you. And this is the whole premise of the webinar today, is to help you decide if you want a career in the beauty industry and what career that would be. This book features 17 different authors, all in the beauty industry, in 17 different aspects of the beauty industry. And we have authors coming straight out of school on their first job, right up until people that have been in the industry 40 plus years, making hundreds of millions of dollars a year. So it shows you literally from zero to multi-million dollar stories. And it's a great fun read. At the back is a little checklist so you can help determine what your career would be. And it is also available on misscheryl.com. So you can see in the little caption, we have over 400 combined years of wisdom and experience. So it's a fabulous book to get your little hands on. So this slide shows you that Mirage Spa Education was the first beauty school to offer 100% online education, and it remains the forefront school for beauty in online education. So although others may follow, there will only be one leader. So come along and follow the leader. And this is our final slide in our presentation today. And it's just a recap on following the leader and presenting you with a QR code, and the website address again is miragespa.education. So we're just going to leave this slide open so you can take a capture that QR code or the registration address and hop on to Mirage website today and capture your savings on our courses and see what else we have to offer. And we're going to end this presentation now and leave it open. If anyone has any questions that they'd like answered, we're here for you for that.